I'm disgusted with her. Get out of my face. Out of my face. Away from me with this. If she's lying about this, just imagine what she'll lie about anything.
She's giving Legion, but the girl version.
Yeah.
And if you know, you know.
What up, y'all? It's the twins.
Back at it again.
We made. So what we doing today?
Today, y'all, we are back with another reaction. Today, y'all, we are reacting to girl Veronica done came back to, I guess, tell her side again of the story, child. If you already know, you done saw our other video of us reacting to Veronica's husband coming up and spilling all the tea on her.
Yes.
But now she's back to, I guess, to defend her name or whatever. And yeah, so we're gonna get into it. But first, like, comment, subscribe to this video, please. Share if you would like. And if this is the first time we coming across your screen, hit the notice so you can get it. And with that being said, y'all, let's get into the video.
Veronica, girl. Veronica. I done met a man by the name of Rudy who said, hold on.
Child, you and everybody else.
Hold on, Veronica, because I got to do you the way I did him. Is this your husband?
Soon to be ex. But yeah.
The case is closed. You lied the first time.
Legally, yes.
This is your wife. You guys aren't divorced.
No.
She said that she was divorced.
We have our first mediation April 4th.
So you are still legally married to him.
Unfortunately, yes.
No,
So you lied to us.
I didn't lie to you. So here's the thing. I didn't know what there's no shade to you. I didn't know who you were. I'd never seen your show. It was the first time I ever joined your show. Somebody kept
Girl, that
saying
got nothing to do with a question of you.
I didn't know. This is what I'm saying is I didn't know your requirements to be on the show was like, oh, you.
But
she's still alive.
So okay. Yes.
So you lied because the question was, are you divorced? Hold on. Whether you knew me or not, it ain't about shade. Questions are questions, and the direct question was, are you divorced? You said, hold on. Let me finish.
Okay, let's roll with
Let me finish, Veronica. I'm gonna let you respond, but I gotta finish. We have a grown woman talk because you want to turn off lying again. Now here's the response. Yes. I don't give a damn if you never heard of me. The question is simple. I asked you were you divorced, and then I asked you when you got divorced. Have you ever been married?
I have, yeah.
When did you get divorced? Say again, honey.
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
Last June 2023.
So you said June. So that's why I said you should think you're really divorced. So regardless of you met me from that day, the question was direct and clear. Are you divorced? When did you get divorced? The reason I asked the when is because people like yourself can be separated at times. So I asked the when. And then I think we brought it up 2 times. So you should just admit you lied.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't completely clear about my divorce.
It don't matter. Were you married?
You were divorced.
Completely clear about my divorce date, but yeah, in my mind,
So you thought you were divorced. You think you're divorced.
Absolutely. He's living with his ex-wife. He's living with his first wife. Like, you left here a year ago. And unfortunately, it's a technicality because in South Carolina, you have to be separated for a year before you can file for divorce. Now, we were going to falsify and file in Florida and say that, hey, we were going to file in Florida so we can have a immediate divorce. But because of other things on his part, he decided, no, I'm going to try to file in South Carolina. Or we would have already been divorced.
But she
wasn't. This is just a drag out thing. But we don't speak, we don't talk, we have no interaction.
That don't mean y'all divorced.
We have nothing to talk, we have no kids, we have no ties, we have nothing together. We are done completely. But yeah,
Let me ask you this. What was you going to say?
No, I was going to say, but that's fine. I'll let you hold that. That's okay, yeah.
What you mean, holy? Nigga, you lied.
So, were you aware that you had a mediation in April?
Yes, I'm aware.
So then you knew when you talked to me that you were still married.
I literally just got the letter for the mediation.
So when you talked to me, but what I'm saying is if you knew...
I told you, Kitty, if you sit up here and lie about how many kids you got, there's nothing you can say to me.
Yeah, she got to ring that up, too. She got to ring up everything he said. Now, why you keep lying?
You don't even have to lie about your body being made.
Right, it's the thing now. You don't even got to lie.
You had a mediation. You knew you were...
I didn't know that. I just got it today.
So you had no idea you had a mediation in April?
I just got it today.
Let me ask you this. When you talked to me, if a guy proposed to you did you feel as though you could legally marry him?
Nobody would propose to me, hence why I said
No,
I
no,
would
no,
take my
I'm
time.
asking you, if a guy proposed to you,
Hypothetically.
would you feel as though you were able to legally marry him?
Sure, I would say you just have to wait till after June. We can get married, but it has to be after June.
Yeah, is she
Well,
what
you
they call it?
Narcissistic.
I'm not answering you. Asking me. I'm answering.
I don't even use that word.
If somebody proposed,
Okay, so you're right. So therefore you knew that.
She like trying to go ready to love and be having a double life.
Here's what really happened. Here's the story. Here's what's gone on. If you're trying to propose, we can get married, but unfortunately, until after this date, June 18th of 2024, my court date is not, we're not legally divorced until then.
So, okay, Veronica, either way, why not just say you were separated when I asked you when you were divorced?
Move, Peanut.
In my mind, we're divorced. We're divorced, and it will all. It's gonna all come out in the wash because in case I don't know if you didn't see all of the messages, but all of this there's been a plethora of women who've been commenting on your TikTok, your Instagram, and your YouTube about their relationships with him during our marriage, the relationships that they had.
We're not even talking about that. We're saying why you. She's still trying to figure out. So you knew you wasn't divorced. You of course you just admitted that you said basically you're gonna let her hold it that you lied and said that you were divorced, and she's saying you knew that you had a mediation. That means you're not that means you're not divorced. If somebody proposed to you today, you would have to tell them to wait. So that means you're not divorced. So you bringing up other women is
Right.
just like that's
Exactly.
you're still beating around like she said.
Look at Kendra, she just over it.
Him during
But
our
here's
marriage.
the deal. He didn't come on my show. And all I care about is coming on my show. I can't,
Right.
because I don't know you and I don't know Ruth.
That's right.
But the rule on my show is a very clear rule. If you're separated, wait till you're officially divorced and you come back.
Again, and like I said, I didn't know that.
So what he's doing,
Yeah.
You knew you wasn't
that's
divorced.
business. But when you come on my
Correct.
show, you make it my business. Now, if he would have called me and I would have asked him if he's still married and he would have said he's separated, I would say, well, we can't continue because that's the rule. But let's go on. I want you to fact check some other things that he said. Do you have 3 children?
She said she had 2 kids. She has 3 kids. She has a daughter who's 26. She has a granddaughter who's 10. So that was inconsistent.
Do you have any children?
I do have 2 boys,
Now what you gonna say
How
about
old are your
me?
boys, though? Huh?
She adopted. She gave
17 and 10.
17 and 10. Are they both by the same man?
No, they're not. Here's the thing with a lot of that stuff. So, because it has now become a legal matter, because as you know, in the state of South Carolina, libel and slander is punishable by misdemeanor fines. There can be civil
Do you have
ramifications.
3 children, Veronica?
It is. I never said that I didn't. I have 3 children, and on my
I asked you how many kids
application-
you had. You said you had 2.
First of all, I don't. Children to me they're children. I have an adult child who is not in my.
Why you still use the word child?
First of all, the
Why
word
did
child
you-
shouldn't even came with adult if you said you don't look at them as children.
Right.
Adult, you was better off saying I have an adult daughter, but you said adult child. She's still your child regardless.
If it came out of you,
I'm disgusted with her. Get out of my face. Out of my face from me with this, girl.
right.
She's girl.
If she got friends,
If she's lying about this, just imagine what she'll lie about anything.
When
Get anything.
and that's why I said if you got friends, you ain't got no
Her
friends.
friends, if she got friends, they just like her.
And
Children. If a man is going to date me, he is going to date
Look at
me
Kendra.
and my 2 children. The 2 children I have in my home. I have a child who has lived in my house in 10 years. She's 27 years old. She's almost 30.
I
That is an
feel like
adult.
with women, I have to ask the most direct question to get an honest answer. So do I have to start saying how many children have come out and how many people have come out your body in order to get the real answer? Like, I have to really go
No,
back.
or maybe just in total. But when you're saying children, because if you're on a dating show, somebody's going to date you, they're going to date your children. I have an adult.
Yeah, first of all,
that 26-year-old,
First of all,
if you
exactly. For the people that like me, I watch a show called Ready to Love. When somebody asks how many kids you have, they tell them how many kids they have, and then they follow up with the ages. I have a daughter who's 26. I have a son who's 18. I have a son who's 10. Like that's not hard.
And not only that, if she's 26, that means talking about a man that's gonna be dating me and my 2 children in the home. That 26-year-old ain't got nothing to do with your dating life. All you had to say was, I got 3 children.
Right, because it's not. She's not gonna sound like me.
To me, you don't rock with your daughter like that. Because if you don't claim her, and then all of a sudden you tell a man that, he gonna act the same. Cause why you tell me you got 3 children?
You're
because you dated me and my 2 boys.
2 boys,
girl.
And they
Go back and make
on my social media page. On my social media page, my grandchild and my child are both on my social media.
Why?
Let me ask you this.
So there was no denying about that.
How many people have come out of your body?
3.
So that's how I have to start asking women questions, obviously.
Because you done started.
How many people have come out of your body in order to get the real number of how many people you work? That's really sad that I have to go that deep with a 43-year-old woman.
It's not sad.
Yes, it is.
You know what? I knew she was in her 40s. I knew she was in her 40s.
She looked like she been on Ready to Love, bro.
She do look familiar. But I knew she was in her 40s, early 40s, because the way that you sat up there and not claim your daughter, you knew you was a teen mom, and probably what is that?
43, 27. She said she's 27 now, so 43.
Let me do the math.
30.
Wait a minute.
She was 16.
Exactly.
17.
She was 16.
Yeah.
So she just didn't want nobody to know. That's what it is. You didn't want nobody to know you was a teen mom.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we would have added it up anyway when you said your daughter's age. But what that got to do with your future relationship? She's grown and she got a 10-year-old. And then I don't trust her either, because when he wanted that divorce and said she could have just signed the papers, she just wanted to be she wanted to have a fight.
Yeah,
now you got mediation.
You didn't have this energy.
Veronica, if you were 21, I would expect that.
So have the correct energy for me, because I didn't come at you wrong like that, Kendra. You
But
come at me with all this
the
extra
reason the energy right
it's
now
unnecessary. It's
because,
unnecessary.
no, here's the
It's
deal.
unnecessary. It really is. It's
Here's the
unnecessary.
deal, Veronica.
Somebody was allowed to come onto your platform and slander.
To be honest, Kendra G told me like that.
Right. We can't. So go ahead. Go ahead. It's your
Here's the
platform.
deal. Whether you knew me or not, you called me. I don't know you if you never called me. Rule number 1. Plain and simple. You decided to call me. Once you call me, you make your business our business. The cousin's business, watching. Now, I'm just going to say, I had no idea that I have to ask a 43-year-old woman how many people came out of her body in order to get the real answer of how many people she birthed, because children, she's past that age. That to me, if you were 21, I would expect this dialogue. But to be a woman that's 1 year younger than me, that's kind of sad and pathetic, just being honest.
But that's your opinion. But I don't have. This is a grown woman. This is an adult who doesn't live in my home. Who hasn't lived in my home in probably almost 10 years.
I don't believe you. She just left yesterday.
Children, to me, that is a child. If
Just like that paper arrived yesterday.
They're interacting with 2 children who are actually in my home. This is an adult who lives 5 states away. I don't consider that to be a child. I've never neglected her. She's very much a part of my. She's
just told her yourself.
It's not like I'm negating it.
Y'all, sorry for the pauses, but why she denied her all boils down to she didn't want that to jeopardize her having another nigga.
Having a child.
Oh, excuse my
So,
French.
and that's a technicality. Here's another thing. Oh, she lives here, not here. Hello. Nobody ever said, I might as well just drop the pin and gave my address. I'm in this area. You don't exactly say, hey, this is where I am. It's like somebody
She
who
gonna
lives
keep
in
coming up
you
with
don't know what
something.
house Florida is.
That's
And
what
you
they
say,
do.
oh, I'm in the Miami area. Oh, I'm in Miami. Because most people know that as a landmark. That's not a lie. For safety reasons, you don't say, especially when you live in a small town, oh, I live here. So some of these things
Keep coming. You gonna keep coming up with
something.
something.
Like followed up on them. It was just absurd to me. But again, slander and libel is a real thing, and in the state of South Carolina, it is considered a misdemeanor. It is, and I have to be cautious of what I say because the matter now is with my attorney. However, a lot of that stuff was false and incorrect, and there are women who have been trying to reach out to you who also have receipts and pictures and videos that are timestamped during the time of our marriage, who can attest to saying, hey,
Well,
She has nothing to do with that.
I already addressed that. The bottom line is this. I don't know who Rudy called me. That's just the fact.
Right, but what did you
Hold
address?
on, let me finish. Let me respond to what you just said. I'm not saying that Rudy is this Prince charming man, outrightfully so, but the point of the matter is Rudy did not call on my show and tell me that he was not married and I proceeded. That's all that matters. Now what y'all do in y'all life, that's your business. I'm not here to defend his character. He didn't try to call me to be a guest on my show. If you want to fact check, you're busy? Hello? Hello?
The headphones on out. Read your lip. Read
We
it.
can't hear you.
Oh, how about now?
I can hear you now.
Sorry.
I have some vague questions, but I'm not done yet. Do you want to respond to the fact whether or not you had surgery?
What the world when she said she never had surgery?
Where did you meet him at? Haiti?
Like you had just had
Right.
surgery when I met you. Like we met in Haiti, and you had just had surgery in Dominican Republic. Like how is it that you didn't? But the navel never lies. If you look at a person's navel, it won't lie. What?
Wait, I do remember that she told us her body was real.
What? No.
Let's do the Kendra Cam, Veronica.
Oh, let's see the Kendra Cam.
I do want to preface it. I was in pajamas. I just got out of the shower and I was in pajamas, but okay.
Ain't no okay.
She said she never.
I don't believe. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe her.
They are. Yeah, they are all real.
Okay, you have a nice face. You have a nice body.
I just want to answer this real quick though. This is, you can tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say. Everything matches, and you can tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this.
Now her butt don't look like it's been done.
I don't care. She
Look
had
like a
tummy
wide
tuck. She had a
tail.
tummy
Y'all
tuck.
know, Latin women and black women are naturally built this way. So yeah.
Okay, so anybody that had concerns about her body, it is authentic. She's never had no body surgery. This is the body. She got it from her mama and her daddy.
My mama on my social media, you can see her too. Miss Olivia was a hottie in her day too. So
I have to be very cautious about what I say because again, it's at this point it
We
doesn't
don't
matter
need to.
because
Well, you call me girl, so what you call me for? I'm asking you questions, so you don't want to answer
Okay,
that?
so-
Because that was something. That was something.
That's petty. Yes or
so, like,
no?
don't have that energy with me. Like you didn't have that energy
Well,
with
no,
me.
Veronica, I'm going to argue with you because I'm going to irritate you because the fact of the matter is you call me lying. You call me lying. So
Don't nobody like liars.
If you don't expect this type of energy, I don't know what you would expect. You literally called and told lies on my show. This is a
But
big
did I?
show.
But did I tell lies?
Yeah.
You're at this point you're calling me a liar and you don't know if I did. This
Veronica,
is
just two different.
You lied about having 3 kids. That right there alone is a lie.
She's giving Legion, but the girl version.
Yeah.
And if you
Are
know,
you
you
a
know.
part of this interview? Are you?
Are you a part of it? Because it seems like this is the camera.
Okay, Veronica, what was, listen, honey, I'm not gonna play this game with you. You just admitted to 2 lies in this interview.
How is that a lie? That is not a lie.
You admitted that you are married and you told us that you were divorced. That's a lie. That's not, what's going on here?
It's 2024.
That's
What
an
do you?
admission of lying.
Anything else is
Stop saying she wanna roll with it. You came out your
You
mouth.
come out on a public platform, for me to say, oh, I live here but not here. I live
Okay, that's
We're talking about the
That
divorce.
is
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the basic where everything begins is you
The
said
lie.
you were divorced and you are legally married, and that is a lie. We can fact check the fact that you are legally married. You told a lie, Veronica.
And that's fine. If that's what you want to roll with, that's
Stop saying that. It rolled out your mouth.
Back to what it
That's
is.
the fact. That's fine. So we're not gonna roll. We're not gonna talk about any of the lies that Rudy told us. Rudy came on here and just lied, and he was allowed to just talk openly for 20 minutes, and you never interrupted him. You never gave him this hostile energy. This man was allowed to come onto your platform, and say whatever he wanted to say. Libel, slander, Rudy would come on here and say whatever he wanted to
Well,
say.
like I said with Rudy, and I said it several times, I have to use allegedly because he said something about a video, and he was ready to show the video. Now, I didn't allow him to show the video. I don't know.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, that's when she sent me the video of her having a threesome with a chick going down on her and a dude in the background. What?
Right now, those are some tough allegations. I have to use the word allegedly because I don't know if that's
Okay,
what
for
you
that
see
part,
in the
uh-huh.
video. No, you're not. I'm going to prohibit you from showing the video.
Let's sit down.
Prohibit you from showing the video. We won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do that.
What?
We won't do that. What do you want to right now say if that video exists?
The video exists, and it was after the fact, the date that we are legally separated. The paperwork that says is the date of the date that we are considered by the court legally separated. That video occurred after we were legally separated.
The video is there though, ma'am.
Now,
Have you ever had body surgery?
his indiscretion, again, I have to be cautious. I have to be cautious. Like I said, I can't say a whole lot because
Oh misdemeanor.
She lying. She's
Misdemeanor.
lying.
Trying to reach out to you who want to come on the platform and say,
Okay, well that's
Stop putting them on. We talking about children.
You gotta understand this. You can be in your emotions and you can be in your feelings.
I'm not.
Hold on.
Sit down.
I'm
Go to
trying
bed.
to listen and talk back because we can't talk over each other. But the fact of the matter is, Rudy, again, and I said to him, I don't know him, I don't know you, it's y'all word against y'all. But the fact of the matter is, you just admitted that he is still legally using
Go to bed,
your
Peanut.
husband. And that's why he came on to expose the truth. Now, I've asked you a question 3 times, I'm going to ask it again.
Okay.
You volunteered, you actually volunteered.
Hold on one second.
Hold on one second, Veronica, hold on 1 second. I never asked women if they had body surgery, first of all.
What you
Hold on, Veronica, let me finish my statement. I never asked them if they had body surgery. You decided to volunteer that your body was natural, you got it from your mama.
That would have never came up.
You can tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say.
You ain't have to fact check that until you open your mouth.
You can tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this all my life.
So,
Yeah,
right
I
now,
said that in my head.
have you ever had any type of surgery or life form?
And again, I have to be cautious of what I say.
Oh my gosh!
I would have hung up on her. I'm sorry.
Why can't you answer that simple question though, Veronica?
Because I have to be cautious about what I say.
You have to be cautious.
Why?
Yes or no?
I have to be cautious about what I say.
I know, but I'm just asking.
Yes or no?
Why can't you?
Oh, boy, who are you suing? Who?
Let me just say this. Well, let me say this so I can understand. I never was gonna ask you if you had body surgery. I don't ask women that question. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish.
You said it.
Let me finish.
Going on your show, you treat them differently.
Anytime you are separate right now. What are you talking about? I'm asking you to
I'm pulling you back.
Wait, hold on.
No, you allow her on here.
I want to continue, but we're not going to continue like this if you're not going to admit. As I said, I never asked women if they had surgery. You offered to volunteer that your body was natural. So if you offered to volunteer that your body was natural, why can't you just admit to it or not admit to it right now?
So I just want to understand this. At first, you were caught up on the fact that, well, are you married or are you not married? Your man came on here and said he was this, he was
Why did you
that.
come back
And
on?
so you're not allowing me to speak to anything. What you're concerned about is, what you're concerned about, and I get it, this is entertainment for you, and you want ratings, and you want...
No, I'm just trying to get that. I'm just trying to get that.
You want the mask and you want the tea. What you don't want to do is...
Girlfriend, you call me. I don't know you.
She wants the truth, and you can't even answer simple questions.
I call no.
Why did you call her? I thought you was calling to fact check
Right.
or shut Rudy down on the allegations that he put out there on you.
Rudy won.
Rudy been one when you did not claim the 3 children that came out your cat. Okay, so with that being said, you are
a habitual liar.
There's a spirit of confusion, a spirit of pride, because you can't even humble yourself and say, you know what, I did get surgery. Yeah, I did
You know
get
what? This
lipo.
one do look a little stretched.
Like, what is wrong with that? You keep, she said,
It's not okay. You know what the world, you know how the world operate? The world operate on realness, authenticity. So when you be real, we're gonna accept that and accept
and
the
move
truth.
on.
We're
Like,
not
and
gonna
she
sit down and hard
lied.
to
And she
say.
lied. It's okay.
If you would have came
That
on
would be
here at the
real.
beginning and said, yes, I lied, y'all. I have 3 children. We would have said, oh, you okay?
Okay, then you lied. We move on.
We move on.
But you let Kendra dig you. You digging yourself a bigger hole because these questions are yes or no questions. They're fact checking questions, and you can't even. You talk about some. I can't. You have drained me.
Yeah, drained.
Come on, you called me. Plain and simple. What I'm doing right now is I'm asking fact check questions.
Questions.
Well, like I said,
So
hold on, let me
okay,
say it
but
again.
did you fact check him? Did you fact check him when he came on your show? Did you
Well,
fact
I'm
check him?
fact
She didn't have
Listen,
Did you
that's
ask
why I can fact check in.
How he? Yes.
This is what I'm
Did you
doing
fact
right now.
check him?
This is what I'm doing right now. You're the fact check. I'm giving you the opportunity to fact check.
But you're not.
I can only fact check.
You're
the
lying.
Are you giving me the opportunity? Are you really?
Yeah, she's very delusional.
Veronica. Here's the deal. I'm gonna say it
I'm
for
gonna
the fourth
digress.
time.
I'm gonna digress and take
I'm gonna say it for the first. I'm gonna say it for the 4th time. You volunteered the information about not having surgery. I didn't even ask the question. You volunteered the
volunteered a
information.
lot of information.
So now I'm asking you now.
How you're
So now I'm asking you now, Veronica.
You won't answer nothing.
That you
And
said
it's showing them. And like I said,
Thank Thank you.
For real. It's
We done.
Rudy, I'm glad you run.
Child, let me tell you something.
Ain't no man gonna want to have to see this. Might want to buy it.
Come down and I call nobody. You call me. Plain and simple. Now the fact that you're not willing to answer the question that you offered to us. I never even asked you if you had body surgery. Never was going to ask you if you had body surgery. You said you never had body surgery. Now I asked you 3 times if you want to confirm or deny that. And every time I ask, the attorney is involved. The attorney, how could the attorney be involved in something that you volunteered?
So what is the attorney? He would have been told you. First of all, he would
That's
have
what never came up.
Exactly.
But now all of a sudden, you can't say legally if you had body surgery or not. Child, listen. Let me tell you something, child. The one thing about this is you guys play yourselves all the time. I've been doing this show for 4 years. If you didn't know about it, that's on your ass.
Right, and she knew about it. She lied about that. I don't believe it.
Plenty of videos. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Plain and simple. This is not a new show, honey. It's not a new show. And this was your opportunity to deny a lot of things that Rudy said. And, you know, it is what it is. I want this to be a lesson to everyone that calls it to the show. No videos come down. Do not lie. Plain and simple. If you call into the show, you are volunteered to answer the questions that I literally ask everyone. Now, you might answer a question, I might go deeper with your answer, but everyone has a basic answer. The reason I do 21 or older, because 21 or older, you're in a, by this age, you should know how to answer basic ass questions. Now, one thing Veronica said, she never heard the show, and I just went back to see when she was on. She was on, I selected her after 50 minutes. After 50 minutes. So that means you sat in queue for 50 minutes and watched me ask people questions. At any given moment, you could have disconnected yourself. Because I call no one. You volunteer to call here. You're still, once you volunteer to call here, like I said at the beginning of every video, no videos come down. And guess what? If your ass is a liar, and someone is willing to expose your ass on the World Wide Web in which you are lying, they have the right to do so. Guess what? Guess how everything is solved. Do not lie. And then nobody doesn't have to come and say that you're a liar.
Right.
It's the most simplest thing in life.
Woe to the men or the man that talks to her, because she gonna have she just lies. She lies.
She's a habitual liar.
Oh my goodness, this was
it's
delusional.
Disgusting. Like,
actions.
girl, if your body got, first of all, if you
That's just like you telling me. I mean, I said, girl, I built this in the gym, and you come and tell her the same person, girl, no, she did. She had got said. Who ain't gonna defend what I said? I said, no, I did not.
I ain't gonna have to say no. Oh, it's liable. The lawyer.
Yeah.
If you tell the truth, you gonna come back with some. You gonna have receipts of like, I'm telling you.
Everything you said has reflected a lie, because for you to say yes or no, you could have said no, I ain't get my body. He lied, and we could have moved on. But you talking about some liability or whatever, which made it a bigger lie and a bigger truth on Rudy's part.
Right, because y'all, this lady, she first of all look like she been on.
The spirit of pride is all over her, because there's no way you can't humble yourself and admit that your 26-year-old daughter is still your child, even though she's 26 years old.
Like, who denies their child? I don't care what platform you call yourself being on, just because you want to do. Because there's no reason.
Ain't nobody coming on your social media to see talking about something.
And she talking about some, I never heard of your show, I never watched, but I have friends. What friends? Have friends, whoever your friends is. I believe, if somebody was to send me something saying, girl, you need to check this out, I'm going to go back and watch a couple episodes and go, okay, let me see what this is. You're lying, saying you didn't know how she operated. You didn't know what is it, like you're a liar.
So you literally saw her on YouTube Live and seen you sitting there in the 50-minute queue watching people come up to look for it to be open about a relationship, and so you just decided to do that.
And I'm pretty sure Kendra G introduces the rules like, you know.
At this point, when I find out somebody like, everything is questionable, everything is voidable after that. So for you to even sit up there and fake respond to some comments talking about your body, I don't even believe somebody was in the comments talking about your body. You responded that, and you gave that information voluntarily. No one was in the comments talking about your body.
Exactly.
No one, because people. No, I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
because she talking about something.
Because you answered it pretty quickly.
So let me say this. So let me say, like, girl, you was wanting to say that.
Exactly.
Because you knew in the back of your real conscience, knew that you was flaunting that like that was your real body. So you had to basically come back with it.
It's pretty wide. It was like one of them auntie, and no shade, because I ain't gonna lie, her tail look natural. It look like a wide tail, child. But I don't know. But either way, y'all, what are y'all thoughts on this? Because she really drained me. I couldn't be around nobody like that. Oh my goodness. The way that she sat up here and denies and deflects things, I could not be able to be your friend or nothing. Because if I ask you a question, everything I believe this is just me. And I usually give people the benefit of the doubt, but once I find out everything is questionable. Especially simple questions of a yes or no. Anyways, what you done?
Yeah, we digress.
And with that being said, shout out to Kendra for holding her on as usual. Try these little episodes be good and funny too, because a lot don't come on there with good intentions and really be like, you know, y'all can sign my DM, I'm open, I'm single. This one was just another case. Anyways, y'all, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe to this video. Please share if you would like it. If this is the first time we coming across your screen, hit the notice so you can get it. And with that being said, y'all, stop lying.